Harry Moscoff has spent 20 years researching not only the location of the Ark of the Covenant, but also the whereabouts of the treasures of the Second Temple that were destroyed by the Romans 2,000 years ago. I talked with Moscoff about this mystery in Jerusalem's Old City. Okay, so Harry, we're on the Via Dolorosa, but you say there's really a lot of story here, a specific story about maybe some of the artifacts that were used in the temple could be in this area.
Absolutely amazing. I'm writing about it in my next section of the book, but yes, that actually is the truth. It's I think most people, of course, don't realize, but the very temple artifacts that were used, that were taken to Rome in 70 AD,
Right.
and then went on from there about 400 years later to Carthage. They were taken by the Visigoths, the Vandals, there in North Africa, and then from there they went to Constantinople,
Right.
which is when Justinian took over. So they were there by Justinian in Istanbul, present-day Istanbul.
Justinian, what time are we talking about?
About over 1,000 years ago, just
Yeah.
over 1,000 years ago. So when his empire started crumbling, and his health started failing, his Jewish minister, and this is actually written down, he kept the vessels, the Jewish vessels, in a place called the Hippodrome, which even today you can see the remnants outside of Istanbul. So then when things started failing, his Jewish minister said to him, "Why is this happening to me?" And he said, "Anybody who takes the vessels of the Jewish temple in Jerusalem, it doesn't end so well." And the minister said, "You have to send them back to Jerusalem, and there in Jerusalem, if you send them back, you'll get your health back, you'll keep your empire, the Byzantine Empire." That was over 1,000 years ago, of course.
So they came back here to Jerusalem.
He built a church called the Nea Maria Church, and as the story goes, and as the historians put it, he actually sent those vessels back here into this area. Now, there aren't that many churches that are 1,000 years old. And there is a way of finding where the Nea Maria Church really was.
Oh, that's where it went, 1,000 years ago.
That's where it was actually built for that purpose.
So you believe they're still here somewhere in this area?
It is. That's right, Chris. They're actually in this, according to my research. I tracked them to a couple places, one in particular, that's in this area. Not only that, but there are people that have actually seen it in modern history after the.
So when you talk about artifacts, what kind of vessels are you talking about?
I think we're talking about the vessels that went to Rome, not the Ark. The Ark never made it, of course, to Rome. The Ark was never in the Second Temple at all, Herodian Temple. But other vessels, even the menorah, the candelabra, maybe the golden incense altar, bowls that were used, golden bowls, other vessels that were used, maybe sacrificial items for the altar.
So the end of the story hasn't been told yet.
That's right. That's for the next chapter.
Where the treasures of the Second Temple are located is a fascinating subject.
Alpha,